In the top half of the second inning, the designated hitter number 4, Noah Pollard. Next batter, the catcher, Derek Gross.
Well, Columbus East didn't get what they quite wanted in the first game of the day as they got defeated by Jasper pretty handily, like we talked about earlier. And we just got done watching one heck of a game here between Cathedral and Evansville Central. What a game it was. I was just so surprised by the pitcher for Cathedral. His name cannot come to me here all of a sudden. He pitched a no-hitter today through 6 2/3. He came so close, but he walked 2 batters. They got into scoring position, of course, so they pulled him out just for safe cautions, I guess you could say. And then true freshman came in and did a fabulous job. Excuse me. It was a great job by Cathedral. They move on to the championship. That's going to be one heck of a game between Jasper and Cathedral later on on this field, later on tonight under the lights. It should be a good game tonight. Of course, I will not be here for that one because our O's are playing in the consolation game, which you can see right here, right behind me. They are warming up, getting ready to go out onto the field to play this game. I don't know what to expect. You know, I thought in the first game today, excuse me here, I thought in the first game today, the O's had a great shot to win it. I thought that, you know, they were coming off a good streak here, you know, good game against Bedford, good East Invitational. They were hitting the ball well. I thought they'd do that against Jasper. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. They only got one hit. It was by Noah Pollard. Like I said earlier, Noah was the only one to be able to break through and get that hit. In the second game today, they're going to have to do a lot better than they did in the first. Evansville Central, that was their only loss, and that was the Cathedral. Just moments ago, they only lost 1-0. They had no hits against a very good Cathedral ball club, so you know it's going to be a tough game, a tough out here in the second game for Columbus East, but they're not going to be playing a pushover. They're going to be playing a tough team here in this second game. My prediction was coming into the day, I thought they'd be playing in the nightcap, but they're not going to be doing that. But, you know, I'm really optimistic. I think they can do it. You know, Shane Henderson, I believe, is going to be on the mound in the second game. If Shane can pitch well, if he can avoid that big inning in the offense, and that's a huge key for this game, can the offense produce and can they get on base? We only had one runner stranded on one hit. I got to tell you, you got to do so much better than what you did in that game. You just got to do better, and I think they will in this second game. I think they will hit the ball a lot better. Evans Central's one heck of a ball club. This is really pushing them. I think East will win this second game, go 1-1, which is still good. You know, a lot of players are disappointed. They really wanted to play in the nightcap. Just didn't happen. Things did not go their way in the first game. But pitching, they need to get a rhythm. They need to get an offensive rhythm as well. They just looked out of sync in the first game. I don't know what happened, but they need to get it fixed here in the second game to compete, let alone win the game. But I think East gets the job done. I think they beat Evansville Central. I will talk after the Evansville Central game. They're right behind me. Go O's. Let's hope for a victory. I'm Luke Martin for the Luke Martin Show. Once again, go O's. The O's will be The first pitch is probably scheduled for about another 25 minutes, but the Eagles will be taking on Evansville Central in the consolation game. Sun's very bright today, so sorry if you can barely see, my eyes are open here. But for Luke Martin, for the Luke Martin Show, I should say, I'm Luke Martin. Thanks, go O's. Hi, I'm Luke Martin, and as you can see, once again, here from Jasper, Indiana. As you can see, well, you probably can't see it behind me, but it has not been a good day for Columbus East. Jasper has not been kind to East today, as East will fall. It looks like, unless a miracle happens here in the bottom of the fifth, and it looks like both games they played today are going to be ended in the fifth inning due to that mercy rule. Well, today, you know, East, once again, they just could not get any offensive production, along with East pitching staff just looking, you know, it just was not good today, to put it that way. You know, I give Shane Henderson credit. He came in and he did a good job. He only gave up 2 runs in the first, did a good job after that, but then he broke down in the fifth, which was just brutal for East. They gave up 8 runs total. He went through 3 different pitchers in that inning. Kellanado came in, the good freshman pitcher. He struggled. But I mean, he came in a tough situation. He had the bases loaded, no out. He walked in 2 runs. He gave up a double off an error of Zach Henderson. Then he gave up a 3-run homer, and it just broke the game wide open. Devin Pruitt came in. I mean, basically, Devin was just coming into a game that was all but over, and it has just been a tough game for the Olympians. And right now, I think it's just a matter of time for the game is final, and East will fall to 3-8. And I haven't talked to Coach DeWinger. I didn't talk to him after the first game. I will talk to him, of course, after this game is over. I have a guess that he's not going to be too pleased that they're having 2, very promising games this week. It's very disappointing to see the team probably, fall a little bit, not do so well today in the Jasper Invitational. I'll have an article on Coach DeWinger's comments after the game. I'll have an article on both games today. Of course, Jasper and Cathedral, they will face off in the championship game in about 2 hours here at Jasper Field. And it's just been a rough day for Columbus East. I do want to say it's been a great honor and a privilege to be here with this team from Friday to today. It's been a great time spending time with the team, getting to know some of the players, meeting new people. It has been a great time getting to know the players that I've never really gotten a chance to know. I've seen them around school enough to actually become friends with them now. It's just been great, and a big thank you to the Columbus East baseball family. They treat me as one of their own. It's just been fantastic. For once again, East, I thought there was a foul ball coming at me here. I got to look out. I can sort of see the reflection here in the monitor. But anyways, East struggles today in the Jasper Invitational. It's been a rough day. I'm Luke Martin for the Luke Martin Show.